and talk about.
Friendly fire?
In certain PvP matches, especially, they'll be configurable, and in certain official matches, maybe on by default. But in PvE, that's a nightmare of griefing doom.
Yeah.
So, if you notice, our Spec Ops character is the best at actually taking defusing stuff, but we wanted her to fail at this, so that we could talk about death. You know, in the Bourne movies, he's shot in the back 8 times and thrown off a boat into the ocean, and he walks away. Thank you. So our characters are disabled. They have a field medic with them, and that field medic is going to be able to revive her. But if they'd had a field tech, he can lay down custom checkpoints. And custom checkpoints are pretty damn fun. You know, a big fight's coming up, lay it down, know you're going to be able to respawn quickly into the scene. We are building multiplayer levels, so we have branching levels, multiple elevations. Players can tactically split up. They can furball together if they want to, but if they want to think about it, our 2 guys are going this way, and our Dabbage Sponge is going by himself this way. Wilson's going to make his way into this final area. All of our career mission content is inherently soloable. Now that means that you can play your way from beginning to end in an online world and not deal with those pesky people that freak you out. However, all of our missions are replayable and they have multiple ratings. So if you do play through all these missions solo by yourself, expect to get a lot of bronze medals. If you want to get silvers or golds, you're going to have to power your character up and revisit the space, or just hook up with a couple of people. It makes it so much easier. So, with that in mind, our 3 guys are in this space. These 4 main pillars, these DOS committee guys are to keep running in and trying to plant bombs on. If they blow up all 4 pillars, you fail. If you can keep 1 alive, you get a bronze. The bombs not only count down to 0, but if you accidentally shoot them, they're going to explode. If these guys come in running with them strapped to their backs, and if you shoot them, they explode. And we're going to have a little bonus achievement in here where, not in this demo, but where a chain of guys with the bombs come in and how big of a chain of explosions you can set off. So, the last thing to discuss here is we'll have this, something to top off the whole being a super agent experience, are things called agency moments in the game. So you already have cool gadgets and skills that you can utilize, but based on who you are, the mission you're on, the team you're with, and the people you're with, you're going to unlock these agency moments that may just act as an advanced movement, acrobatic transition into another space, spawn a boss fight, or satisfy a bonus objective. In this case, the truck that's here with all the explosives, when they kill enough dudes, it's going to try to escape. If one player can hit the agency moment before it goes away, they'll get the bonus objective and everybody will see a cool cinema. Now, some of our agency moments will scale based on the number of people in the team. So we showed off a merry-go-round in the past. If one person jumps on the merry-go-round, he's this firing arc of doom around him. But if 4 people jump on the merry-go-round, it's a 360 constant firing arc for all the enemies around you. So dynamic actor replacements, dynamic cinemas, and by the way, our in-game cutscenes, we have the rule. We're trying to make sure none of them are over 30 seconds, so there'll be no hour-long things to work through. If it's any longer than 30 seconds, it's really cool.
Is that a bard at MGS4?
No, absolutely. That game is awesome. I really do love that title. I know that when I talk about agency moments, though, people start freaking out on me, going, "Your game's all about cutscenes." Like, no. We understand you. So, it's good stuff. So now we're getting close. Matt threw a grenade for no reason. Luckily, Sophia was there to actually take the guy down. Once these 2 guys are taken out, I think the agency moment pops then. So, let's see if we can actually make that happen. Matt, of course, planted himself right near it because he wants to be the star of the show. But he's the boss, so I let him do what he needs to. Let's see, 1 more grenade. Let's take out some guys. Love some of those. Some of these effects.
Is that an agency moment right there?
It's very subtle, I know. But we are a fun game, so realism is less important to us than just kind of living
Right.
And then, with a very exploitative counterpoint, here's a taste of Paragon's field office. Some operatives you may rescue while you're in the field, that's how they'll join you. Very few will actually be seen. Roundup is one that you'll actually see. There are social operatives who can manipulate influence and reputation, but you have to do really well at the mechanical bull in order to be able to own her.
What are the graphics? Is there any hot coffee? Yes.
Come on. Come on.
I'm sure, as players always do, they'll get inventive with emotes. So we also have a little fighting ring in here that we're working on some content for. But one thing we really wanted to do is, it's like we took away all of her power at the beginning of this scene, and then we wanted to give it all back to her at the end by having our boastful Duncan get his clock cleaned by 1 punch. Everybody is effective in the game. So, that's kind of this walkthrough. So,
cool.
Are there any questions that come out of this?